weird looking creature up there is a Palumu. He's very annoying. And this is a sleep toad. It's the paratoad's cousin that causes sleep instead of paralysis. And then there's these little dudes, which are really cool. If I can actually capture them. I did capture one. They're called flying medusas. They're basically glowy jellyfish that float. So I like them. I'm not gonna mess with the Plumu, and I think he'll leave me alone as long as I don't mess with him or get too close to him. And this is a conch shell that I mentioned earlier. You get super abalone, and there's another one you can get from it called choice abalone. Sleep toad works the same as paratoad. If you kick it, it will do gases around it, and they will put you to sleep. So you can use it against Palumu when you have to fight it, but there we go. Choice abalone. Jesus, I don't know why it was so hard to get that. Wow, that was a really good capture net. I wasn't expecting to get all three of them. But this is the area where sleep herbs spawn on this map. Every map has a certain area for sleep herbs, parashrooms, whatnot. This is the wrong area. Boy. Okay. There's a special area on the map for a monster spawn that we haven't been introduced to him yet. We will get introduced to him a few story quests down the way here. But he doesn't spawn there now, so you don't have to worry about that. He is a big one of those pain in the ass monsters to fight in the game. I also prefer fighting him with a sword because you can cut off his tail. By the way, Palumu, Legiana, and Zitsuyaku do not have any separable parts, so this locale of the game, it's probably best to use a blunt weapon instead of a slashing weapon, because then you're just doing the utmost damage to break parts instead of trying to focus on slashing damage, which is not going to help you. So I'll probably be using the hammer for any hunts that I have to do in this area. It will make it easier on me, and the quests will go faster. There's also fire herbs over here. There was snow herbs in one area, fire herbs in the other. Okay, so the only other way I know to get to this area that's special spawn for that monster I mentioned is down here. This is actually how you're supposed to get out of his area, but I don't know where I went wrong on trying to find the entrance. Okay, so you go down here. I do like this tunnel, it's kind of cool. And you just slide in. Maybe that is an entrance. I don't know. But either way, if you have the gliding mantle, you don't really have to worry about entrances or exits. But this is the parashroom area of the game. It just happens to be in that monster's spawn locale. There's a bunch of andanglers down here. Apparently there's some dung down here. But I know for a fact the monster doesn't spawn yet, so we don't have to worry about him being here or anything. This is one of those areas that has like multiple little segments to it on the map, but unless you go exploring, you're never really going to find this area. So it's navigated by the climbable tendrils, which is really annoying most of the time. But as you can see, there's two climbable tendrils over there. That's how we're going to get back up. You can take this, and when you get a mantle called the glider mantle, you can come over here and just take this straight up, and you don't have to worry about climbing if you come down here. It's just one of those ways to navigate around the map a little bit faster. Personally, I never use the gliding mantle. I find it to be dumb. If I'm going to mount a monster, there's 10 billion different ways for me to mount a monster, so I'm not going to sit there with a gliding mantle being a dumbass. No offense to those who actually use the gliding mantle and use it correctly for that matter, but I just can't do it. It's not worth having it in my equipment slot in place of something else. Okay, there is one more thing that I want while I'm here. I'm gonna jump off this and totally miss that. I don't know how to land on this thing, apparently. Can I do it here? Alright, cool. I really need to find that bone, because I need one of them for a quest. And I cannot find this thing to save my life. There's a coral bone, just like there's the stone that we found. And it shouldn't be this hard for me to find it. But it really is right now. Where does this spit us out? Oh, it spits us out next to Shamos. Cool. That's where I went wrong. Yeah, as you can see, they call reinforcements, and if there's any Shamos nearby at all, they will all rush to the aid of their friends. So I'm about to have to fight 7 of these guys, because that one opened his mouth for 2 seconds. Not a big deal. I need 5 Shamos hides, so it could be worse. And considering you can get 3 or 4 different pieces of loot off these guys, finding 7 of them at once to get 5 required materials is not that bad, in my opinion. You can use the sword, doing that final like slash attack to kill them, or you can just sit here spinning the hammer around in circles over and over again. I obviously came in here with the hammer, so I'm just gonna sit here spinning my hammer because I can. And they're all dead now. All the reinforcements are dead. I should carve these guys in order, so that way they don't disappear, but I think I killed them fast enough that none of them are gonna disappear. So you can get Sharp Claws, you can get Shamos Hide, and you can get Shamos Scales. I need 5 Shamos Hides, and I got 2 off of the first batch. There's 1. So that's 3 Shamos Hides. I need 5 of these, game. Come on. I know you're usually picky about my loot, but can I get lucky here? That's another scale. Alright. And a Sharp Claw again. Damn. I'm gonna have to find more of these guys. Okay. So we need 1 more Shamos Hide. Sadly. The game has spoken. I need 1 more Shamos Hide, and my luck was crap. I found every area in the map, I think. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. If I push the up button, we got 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 14. I think I need an area right here. But, yeah, I'm missing area number 7. Okay. Well, area number 7 is easy enough to get to. It is the Zitsuyaku's home, pretty much, and we will go discover that right now. The Zitsuyaku hides in a very specific spot on the map, and I'm pretty sure that's the area of the map that I'm missing, so. Can I please get the Coral Bone? There we go. Coral Bone. It is used for literally just crafting and 1 quest in the entire game. You guys already know about the botanical research area of the game that we go to a lot. Every time I go back to base. The Coral Bone, I believe, is used for an upgrade to the fertilizer for the plant-based things like herbs and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what the quest is that involves the Coral Bone. It's used for that. Okay, so this should be, yeah, this is area 7 here. This is where the Zitsuyaku lives. Honestly, there's not much here. This is your flashbug area of Coral Highlands, though. There's 1 here. There's 1 over on this little seashell thing here. And then there's 1 way in the back over here that you can see from really far away because it glows. Other than that, there's a pearl oyster thing here and a bone pile. And if you're hunting a Zitsuyaku, it will come here and sleep on that pile of twigs right there. That's all that's here. There's the Zitsuyaku. Oh my god, it's an augerfly. Cool. Alright, so we're going to capture him, because I can. He never goes away, even if you miss, so just take your shots at this augerfly. He's Oh, I caught a gunfish. I got a gunpowder fish. Alright, cool. Apparently gunpowder fish show up here. This augerfly is driving me insane. He will not hold still. There we go. That is the special version of the almond fly. They give 180 research points, and other than that, they're just a fancy little bug that you can catch. I do believe there's a fourth flash bug in this area, but I don't know where it is. Usually the flash bugs come in sets of 4. I don't know where the fourth one is in this area. Not off the top of my head, at least. It might be over that way. But that just loops around to where we were, basically. So, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But yeah, we basically did everything there is to do in the Coral Highlands. There's only one more thing I really want to show about the Coral Highlands, and that's how you get back up to the camp, and also to get this Shamos hide that I need. These guys make horse noises. Anyone else realize that? Shamos sound like freaking horses. I don't know why that's funny to me, but they are like lizards and they sound like freaking horses. It's so weird. I just need one Shamos hide game. There we go. Okay, I got 5 Shamos hides. We can leave now after I show this next part. You want 5 Shamos hides for a little quest that you will get, like 1 or 2 quests down the road. It's an optional delivery quest with the resource center. The way you get back up to the base without fast traveling is you crawl under here, next to the Kelbies, and you go back this way, up this this ramp here that's randomly, conveniently built. Some stairs, some netting. And there's only one thing for you to get back here behind the campsite, and that's a blue mushroom stack right there. And my blue mushrooms are full right now, so. Okay. I can either talk to the handler, or I can just go to my map. So I'm just going to pull up the map real quick to show that we got Area 7. So we have every single area unlocked in the Coral Highlands. And then I'm going to just fast travel back to the research base, since that's what we got to do. Nice, simple, easy. And we're done with the expedition, basically. That's the photo 4 I was talking about for breaking the Zitzaku's head. It gives you dash extracts sometimes, used in making dash juice, scales, hides. If you break its claws, you'll get claws to drop. Apparently my cat found me some coral bones because I was having a hard time finding coral bones. But Zitzaku research is up to level 1. The other 2 didn't get a research level because I didn't fight them at all. But we do get quests for them very soon, and we will deal with them when we have to deal with them. I think our next quest is for the Palumu? I could be wrong, but I think the next quest is to fight the Palumu. So, we'll see. Third Fleet Master is going to talk to us real quick. We also have the dude here, our team leader, or supposed team leader.
Want to get going?
Okay, so we get the glider mantle because, well, it relates to this area. We can now visit a technical smithy. That guy is the guy that gives us the quest involving Shamos hide, but I'll do that when I get to it. We got some people to talk to. This is a resource center at the base. So you do have a resource base or a resource center option at this base. There's a fanged wyvern thing, there's a brute wyvern, and there's another brute wyvern. So I'm gonna get all of those because it's more stuff for me to fight. And we're gonna make the camp in the Coral Highlands because we can. That is why I killed the Zitiyaku. If you didn't kill the Zitiyaku, you're gonna get a quest to go kill the Zitiyaku.
What's up?
The smithy vendor's here, and I'm gonna take advantage of him real quick, I think, because I need to forge some Palico equipment. I haven't looked at this in a while, but we did get Pukey stuff. We got Baroth, Jura, Jura, and Kadachi stuff, and Rathian, Ladybug stuff, Rathalos stuff, Butterfly set, which I guess is the Spring Blossom stuff. Here, I'll just put it in so you can see. Extra adorable, not my style. It's pretty much useless stuff compared to what I can get. I think it might be... Oh no, I don't have enough Rathalos shells for that. I was going to say I'll skip Rathian and go straight for Rathalos stuff, but... yeah, there's a bunch of different armor sets. We're going to make the Rathian set though, because I have enough stuff for it, and it gives me poison for my little cat here. So he's gonna be she's gonna be poisoning everything, which is gonna be great. I don't think I can upgrade any of my equipment yet. Yeah, they don't even give me the new tier of upgrades yet, which kind of sucks. The defense charm, as you can see, we haven't discovered the stuff to upgrade it yet. Same with those weapons, because they're both the blast weapons and stuff. But basically, I just wanted to upgrade my little dude, or dudette over here. I keep calling it a boy Palico, but clearly I set the name for it to be a female Palico. And if you go here, you can also change his Vigor Wasp spray, or her Vigor Wasp spray, to one of the other things that you have. I'm going to get the Flashfly cage out, because we're going to be fighting a bunch of monsters that I'm going to want to blind. I'm also going to put literally everything away except my flash pods. That's all I need. I just need my flash pods for this quest. I will eventually make a item set that we go out with most of the time, but not right now. So let's go hunt the Palumu, and this thing is so weird. Like, it's such a weird monster. It really is. It's annoying, and it's also really weird. Actually, I'm gonna grab a trap and some trank bombs real quick. Said all I need is flash pods, but I kind of want to capture it, so I'm gonna grab a shock trap and 2 trank bombs, and then I'm gonna hit the ready button. There is no place to eat at the research base, so we're gonna eat when we land at the camp real quick at the mini canteen. Get a little bit of a stat boost, maybe an attack boost if we're lucky, meal-wise. We'll see. I got that damn notification again about party chat audio prioritization, but I really don't know what to do with that notification. It's so weird, and it just doesn't go away. Not the biggest deal in the world, but since I'm only on PS4, it keeps popping up with that notification as like a blurry black box, and it's so weird and annoying to me.
Be careful.
We do get an attack up small bonus for eating the Chef's Choice platter. Eventually, I'm just going to keep spamming the Chef's Choice. Right now, I have to be a little bit picky about my meals. But, yeah. Let's equip the flash pods, and then jump. Okay. The reason I started at this base specifically for this quest is because you tend to get a lot more tracks to track the monster going this way. There is no real fast way to get to it. Either way you take is roughly the same. But if you go from the southern camp, you get a lot of tracks to boost your research level for it, unlike if you go to the camp up top. And there's a lot of things in this game that revolve around you boosting the research level of monsters. So it's good to go down here and get all of these footprints that you can. It's not like super important, but it does help you in the long run. The more you do now, the less you have to do later when you have to grind out fighting monsters over and over again to max out the research level and everything. So, in my opinion, worth the small detour to get them and then come over here. I'm gonna get these old feathers, and then we're gonna trigger the cutscene that introduces the Palumo. Oh, I guess it let me pick up the sleep herb too. I didn't expect it to let me pick it up. But we're good. We are good. Yeah, this thing is so weird. It's a giant freaking rat puffball in the sky. It is one of the, I think, only 2 monsters in the game that uses wind pressure to annoy the crap out of you. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's just Palumo and an Elder Dragon that use wind pressure to be annoying. I have no idea. Turn around, Palumo. Oh my god. This is one of those monsters that's harder the first time around, easier like the 20th time around, because of the fact that the fight is triggered by a cutscene and makes it a little bit harder to deal with them. Midnight. I love using the sleep toad on him. Okay. Oh, hey, my Calico poisoned him. You can see him with his purple foaming at the mouth stuff going on. That's because my Palico's Rathian equipment actually got the job done and poisoned him. Okay, this is one of those monsters that I really don't like doing flash pods on because I can never do it correctly when he's in the air. There we go. Like, one of the very few monsters that I literally will never do the flash pod correctly. Every time he's in the air, I always aim that crap wrong on him for some reason. Leaving? Leaving. I think he's going up here. Yeah. Eventually, when you play this game too much like I have, you'll be able to tell where a monster's headed based on the trajectory of its takeoff, if it's a flying monster. Also, depending on its condition, it might go to a different spot, but... This is Itiyaku here to help me. Come on, buddy. Wake up. Hit him with your, thing. Do it. Do it. Hit the Palumo. No? What it means is Itiyaku, hit this fucker with your thing. Aha, you hit me too. Damn it. He's running away now. But,
Yeah, that's basically all the Zetsuyaku does whenever it gets into a fight with these monsters, is it'll literally do its stun thing and then just run away. I didn't plan on it hitting me there, but I almost never plan on it hitting me there, and I just wasn't far enough away. Wasn't far enough away. Palumu is another monster. You can break its head, you can break its wings, you can break its back, and you can break its tail. You cannot sever its tail, but you can break its gigantic beaver-looking tail if you try hard. I think the only thing you really have to worry about resource-wise is maybe breaking its face. Oh, you're limping. Why are you limping? You've only dropped one thing. Come back here. You're not done yet. I'm not done with you yet. Damn it. Oh, he's too high up. Damn. Okay, well, he's limping, which should mean that he's in danger of dying. I'm not really sure though. I think he's taking the long way back to his nest. Either that, yeah, he's taking the long way back to his nest. I saw him over there in the distance. Okay, so we'll just go meet him at his nest and call it good. I think he's ready to capture. He doesn't have the death symbol above his head, like most monsters get the skull symbol when they're super low on health, but you never know. He might be ready to capture. I'm gonna give it a second before I climb this. I just wanted to give it a second to make sure he went to sleep before I climbed up. Alright, I want to get right in the crevice here with his wing and stuff, and Trank Bomb. I actually pegged him right in the forehead with that slinger bomb. Great. Yeah, he was ready to be captured. The funny thing is, he was captured with that slinger bomb.
Let's hurry back to the research
That was
base.
great.
I'm starving.
That doesn't stay when he shows up in the thing. Only like damage is done to him will show up, but the slinger pot attached to his forehead won't show up, and I'm kind of sad about that. I didn't know I actually hit him like that with it. It's kind of funny. Anyways, you get scales, pelts, nourishing extracts, and the works. You get some other stuff from him, some webbing, and shell. He has a lot of different drops, but he's just, I don't know. Nothing's really specific for the Palumu. I guess webbing, you probably have to do some damage to his wings if you want more of it. Shell, you probably got to break his back or his tail if you want more of it. Other than that, just beat the crap out of him. Plain and simple. But, yeah. That's Palumu for you. Okay, so now that we're back at the base, we should be able to do another quest. I'm actually gonna see if the airship engineer has... Jeez, excuse me. He has the Shamos hide quest for me. I won't turn it in right now, I'll turn it in later. But, yeah. You need 5 Shamos hides and 1 sturdy bone to do that quest, so... I guess it's a good thing that I wasted time trying to find a coral bone because I needed the sturdy bones too. But yeah, I don't have anything else to do here right now. So I'm gonna hit the item box real quick. I don't really have to, but I'm gonna hit the item box anyway. Grab a couple flash pods. I'm gonna grab a pitfall trap, a shock trap, and 4 trank bombs. And just refresh my equipment real quick too. I'm also gonna grab an ancient potion, and I'm gonna go with 5 mega potions and 4 nullberries. It's oddly specific of me to go through with that, but the area we're going, the nullberries will come in handy if I get in trouble. Key thing being if. shouldn't get in trouble. But you never know with this area that I'm headed to. So, alright, that should be good. Alright, let's talk to the 3rd Fleet Master and get to the next spot in the game that we have to
Now
go
is
to.
the time.
We are going to the Rotten
Alright.
Vale. One of my favorite areas in the game. Also one of the most annoying areas in the game. But still my favorite. The effluvium is annoying here, and I'm going to have to create one specific piece of low rank armor to combat the effluvium. First I need to hunt specific monsters that are in this place in order to make it. So there is that to worry about. But I'm not super concerned. I am probably going to switch my weapon once I load in from the cutscene and the loading screens and stuff. It's just, you can cut one of the monster, you can cut both of the monster tails off that I'm about to hunt and try and capture. The main reason I'm going with the sword, though, is because the one monster calls in the mini version of himself for reinforcements. And sometimes when he does that, I leave a literal graveyard of their bodies all over the place. And it's so much fun doing it with the sword. That sounds sadistically cruel of me. But to be fair, they're trying to kill me. But I'll sit there doing the sword attack that does that final swing that boosts your power gauge and whatever and lets you do that flying attack. And I'll sit there and just kill like 10 of them at once. I don't know what happened last time I fought that monster, but
Hey, over there.
he's one of my favorite monsters in the game, even though he's ridiculously easy to kill. He's basically the
Very well.
paralytic scavenger version of Great Jagras. But either way, he's still one of my favorites, and I don't know. Well, you'll see when we get to him. The way that they do things here is basically Shamos times like 10 with these monsters,
There,
and these ones will actually back off if you knock out 2 out of 3 that are on you. That's the monster I'm talking about. See, he calls and the mini ones come crawling.
Complicate setting up camp. I know.
I had him do that one time, and literally, I think every single small gyros on the map came to fight me at the same time. I swear to God, I left like 30 corpses. Because they all just kept trying to attack me at the same time. It was funny and ridiculous all at the same time, and I was just, it was a mess. I was laughing my ass off, even though I was just doing it by myself, just playing for the hell of it. It was just funny to me. The amount of insane absurdity that happened during that quest was just, it was just funny. Okay, so we're gonna eat. I'm gonna do the fish platter. I'm gonna be using an ancient potion while I'm here. Hopefully I don't get screwed over by the effluvium, but normally I don't. So we will see when we get down here. I'm gonna equip my capture net because this is an expedition, technically. It's a limited expedition, but it is an expedition nonetheless. While we're here, we need to do literally one thing, and only one thing. We need to spot one of the monsters that I'm going to hunt. We don't need to spot the Great Gyros because, well, it's a great... Oh, actually, no, we do need to sight the Great Gyros. Never mind. We need to find 2 monsters while we're here. I thought we only had to find 1. Either way, these things right here are called...
Tornators. They are the small creature in this area. To capture them, or not capture them, but like kill them and be able to loot their corpses, you either need to kill them with slinger ammo or just get very lucky that they don't explode when you stab them with a sword. Other than that, the only way I know of to get them is to have the ability called Entomologist on your equipment. And then you're guaranteed to leave like corpses and stuff behind from insects. These are a new grasshopper called the Tyrant Hopper. I'm not sure, but I think there's a flash bug right here. No? Okay. Anyways, that's one of the new endemic life that's here. There are 2 flash bugs right here. Sometimes there are grimalkines that will spawn right here with these flash bugs and the blue mushrooms over here that you can pick up and walk around the area with, which is really cool. There's a bunch of Tyrant Hoppers here. My main concern, though, is up here. You see those little dudes? They are purple spiders called Scalvantulas. The endemic researcher that shows up in the Rotten Vale will have you capture, I think, 9 of them? Maybe more? Not sure. And most of the time you want to use a ghillie mantle for them because they do run away. Kind of like the wrigglers. This is our new one of our little resource things that's like a special gathering point is fossils. You get the Forgotten Fossil, and I think the other one's called the Ancient Fossil. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, one of the monsters we have to fight here leaves strange ruts and old tarred bone. Most people find him to be a pain in the ass. I just think he's a giant pushover once you know the trick to stopping him from being a pain in the ass. And that involves having Scatternut. I don't know why I'm getting the tutorial on Scatternut because I'm pretty sure I've picked it up before.
This place is filled with
Okay, so now we're getting hit with this effluvium stuff, which is not good for our health. There are some special creatures down here called soldier home crabs. I will capture one eventually. And look at all these little dudes. They're so annoying. Okay, this is what I was talking about, where they keep calling reinforcements, and you can just sit here doing that one attack, and you'll kill, like, all of them. Look at that. There were 6 here. The 6th one ran away, but I left 5 out of 6 of them as corpses in a matter of seconds. Anyways, we do need to harvest some of these guys. They are part of making the armor that I need, so I am going to have to kill and harvest a bunch of them along with the big dude. I need a bunch of scales. I need a bunch of hides. I think I mainly need scales, though. This is the parashroom area right here. Is the Gyros' nest. There's literally a way to get 10 parashrooms in this area, which is great. We're going to bypass those Gyros that were just there because they ignore us, and we're going to get this thing. It's called a Crimson Fruit. You get Underground Fruit, and the other one is Tainted Fruit. Also, the Gyros are going to come after me. I don't really care. They can come after me if they want to. I'm mainly looking for the Great Gyros right now, and I think he happens to be in one of the ridiculous places at the moment that he goes to. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get my flash pot equipped and save the scatter nuts for somebody else. For this guy, you want to blind him and just treat him like Kulaku, basically. As long as he's blind, just keep bashing away at him and all the little dudes that show up for reinforcements, and try to stay away from his face, because that paralytic stuff that he does is really strong until you break his head. He's already unblind right now, so as soon as he gets up, I'm gonna have to blind him again. I think I either broke his claw or his hood really fast. Yeah, I broke his leg. Alright, so I'm gonna hit him with another flash pod and just keep pounding away at him. We don't need the flash pods for anyone except for him right now, so we're just going to keep pounding away at him with flash pods and things and try and bully him to the point where he's going to leave the area and go to his nest. Okay, breaking his hood like I just did lessens the paralytic stuff that he does. So you really want to focus on his head. You also get a great Gyros hood if you break his head. There's nothing special about severing this guy's tail. You can sever it, but you can also just get a great Gyros tail if you harvest him regularly too. The only thing you get from his tail is either a tail or scales, I believe. Like I said, just no special reason to actually do it. My little flash bug cage for my Palicos coming in handy. Okay, this guy is literally about to die. I'm tempted not to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, okay. I need to capture him real quick because he's gonna die if I don't. Okay, he dropped both of his piercing pods over in the same section, right here. I'm gonna take them over the scatter nets for right now. But, yeah. So, we captured the first monster that I wanted to get. We really need to get out of this effluvium for right now. You can follow this tunnel down, and you will hit a dead end for right now. The game doesn't let you go any further than the area that's right through that gas over there. And that's because you need to do other quests before you can access that area. This area right here is, don't fall in, but this is the gunpowder fish area. That little bit of weeds in the back there. If you're fishing, the camera zooms in and you can